Welcome to the Petty Show. We're the bitter Bettys, and we're here to give it a go. If you don't like what you see, that's okay, not everyone has good taste. Jeez, we're petty, we're bitter, we're the bitter Betty Show.
Okay, this is Adam Calhoun's verse. Jumping out the plane, no
You want to go ahead and go into this? I'm making sure you're okay first, Carol. You ready for this one? Okay.
parachute,
Yeah,
so
let her
I'm gonna
talk.
get there sooner. This whole thing about the plane and the landing and all that stuff is not just a theme on turbulence. It's a theme that's been going in Upchurch's music if you listen for it. But I think he also ramped it up in turbulence so that you could see what he's doing. The intro skit.
Okay, pause it real quick. Ashley, when Adam's saying I'm jumping out of the plane without a parachute, I'll get there sooner, because it's white people shit.
Yeah.
He's saying that white people do crazy ass shit, and that would be a crazy ass fucking thing to do. Nothing else, nothing more. There's nothing to do with the title of Ryan Upchurch's song. Okay, continue.
Yeah, and not to mention the double meaning that could be behind it as well, about like, you know, Adam's put everything full throttle forward, no safety net whatsoever, and he's going to go as hard as he can to get to that end goal. And he's not going to do that by dragging shit behind him. Parachute is just going to hold you back. You got to cut anything
Slows you
loose
down.
that is not going to be beneficial to your life. Anything that is negative in your life, you got to get that toxic shit out of there, and you got to surge on ahead. Take some time to actually think about the words, Ashley. You want it to be something bad until you see something bad, instead of seeing what was intended.
And you're taking every line literal instead of thinking maybe there's like a double meaning, or even just because it's what they're talking about, but not like something they've actually been through. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Alright.
The skits in turbulence, they're coming in on a plane when they land. All hell's gonna break loose. Also, this is a total side note and has nothing to do with that, but this song or this video, but just like a fun little Blues Clues information.
We are looking for Blues Clues. We are looking for Blues Clues. We are looking for Blues Clues. I wonder where they are.
In Neck 2 Red, Upchurch is holding the Tennessee flag.
Oh
the
my god.
Tennessee flag is
Can we
3
just
stars.
skip through?
And
I don't even, like, it makes no sense.
Made about as much
She
sense as the
literally-
aliens.
She
Parts.
literally makes no sense.
anyway,
And
back to the video.
For all of y'all,
I
for all y'all that might have really wanted to know what she said right there, but I couldn't bear to sit through it again, it's around the 18-minute mark.
Yeah, you can go watch it on her channel.
And y'all, please don't go over there and bully her.
Yeah,
Please don't do that.
Yeah, that's not what this is about. It is what it is. But like, that's what Crack Squad does. They harass people and hunt people and talk shit about their family and wish death upon them and all kinds of horrible shit. And I know, because I get those comments. So don't say they don't happen, because they absolutely happen. Hangover Gang, we are not like that. Goon Squad, we are not like that. Okay? We don't do that to people. We're not here to cancel people. We're just here to set the record straight. Okay? She put out her piece. This is us saying our piece. You can comment and talk all the shit in our comments you want. Y'all can go at it and whatever, but like, do not bully people. Okay? Don't wish death upon people. Don't try and cancel people. That shit ain't cool. Okay? So,
that's a little side tangent. Now we're into Adam's verse, and Adam's verse is dumber because he's dumber, but it's also
see, we don't do that.
Okay.
We're not here about that. We're not trying to do that.
Again, as a Christian, that wasn't very nice.
No, and I will talk shit about Ryan when people are talking shit to me about Tom or whatever, but like, I don't actively go out and make videos about Ryan talking about how friggin' psychopathic he is and how tard he sounds half the time. Okay, so you just want to hate. Like, you should reevaluate yourself and look in the mirror, because why are you so full of hate?
You're accusing Tom and Adam doing these things while you're sitting here bluntly doing them.
Yeah, like you're no better
Nope.
than any of the shit you're claiming. Like, you're just trying to make people look bad with false information.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
Towards church, in my opinion. Okay, jumping out the plane, no parachute, so I'm gonna get there sooner. I ain't learned ish from school. Always ditched Ferris Bueller. So he's rhyming Bueller with sooner, but do you see how he's calling himself an idiot? He never learned anything.
That's not what he's saying.
Fearless.
What he's saying, when you think about, you know who Ferris Bueller is?
It's getting pretty tough coming up with new illnesses. It's a little childish, but then so is high school.
Annie, you're not going to school like this.
Call if you need us.
They bought it. How could I possibly be expected to handle school on a day like this?
Bueller?
Cameron, babe, get dressed and come on over.
Bueller?
He has been absent 9 times.
Bueller?
My father spent 3 years restoring this car.
I guess that's my dad. What are we gonna do?
What aren't we going to do?
Why should he get to ditch?
Something's going on. Say, Ferris?
I hate him.
Life moves pretty fast. You're crazy! If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
You know where that comes from? Apparently she's got to know some of it, but see, what he's saying is Ferris Bueller used to ditch. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, and this is how I interpret it, a lot of people can learn things in life without necessarily being schooled, right?
Right.
On having education on other places, right? Mel's learned how to paint on her own. She's learned how to manage a lot of technology stuff behind the scenes on her own. Done a lot of the stuff on her own without schooling, right? So basically, it's kind of a way of saying I've learned how to I've learned how to build my empire from ground up, no schooling.
Mm-hmm,
Like, that's how I interpret that when he's saying Ferris Bueller, like, did school. Like,
Yeah, and Tom's always said that you don't need school to make it in this world. He's always said that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, yeah, yeah, for sure. And I mean, and that's kind of what, like, you don't really learn shit in school. Like, you learn some bits and pieces of things, but like the stuff that really matters, like common sense.
Well, I know we're not
thinking skills half the time. You're not learning in school.
And I need to correct
that bar is actually very deep. It's more deeper. It's more deep than people give it credit for. I think because of the Ferris Bueller line, because that's a great punchline. But
I need to correct myself real quick because we are talking about Adam's line. So I need y'all to understand. We know this, but Tom has brought that to the table many a times that he, and I really think that that Tom helped Adam with his verse.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. Mm-hmm. No, I feel like that they probably very independently wrote their verses.
Yeah.
Whether or not they went over stuff together or whatever it might be, sure. But
yeah.
If you write music that way, you really can't have somebody there like they're gonna you might have somebody maybe help you polish a punchline, or something along those lines. But I don't necessarily see like
I know that
Tom would have helped Adam write anything, or Adam helped
Well,
Tom.
and I think that's probably
that.
I just know that
I think that's probably why they like did it together, because they could they probably went and like wrote their own verses and then came together and then talked about it and like where they could change and adjust and create a really cohesive piece. So
Adam spent 3 months.
That's the whole point of it.
He spent 3 months in California, or 2 months in California.
2 months.
Yeah, in California with Tom.
Yeah.
Working on all the album.
Actually, I think it was only because I just got done watching all of Adam's lives again. I think it was actually only 40 days.
Okay.
Spent 40 days.
So
in
not
California.
quite, not
Not
quite.
quite
Yeah, I
2
don't know.
months.
Adam said 2 months in the Just in Time interview recently.
Oh,
I think
gotcha.
he probably just rounded up. Cause
Round it up.
Tom said
Yeah.
2 months as well, I believe, in the Nova interview. And then him and Nova and Adam breaking it all down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, so almost 2 months, a good solid amount of time. But like,
Right.
I think that's why the project was so successful and stuff, was because it was such a cohesive album, and I think it lended them to be able to write their stuff and then like marry it together and you know.
And didn't she say, I'll have to go back and look at it. I think Ashley said that the Brave 2 album didn't do great with selling. Because it sold out in 3 weeks. Like, it did great.
Yeah, well, she said that you probably didn't listen to it because it sucks. I doubt she listened to it. Otherwise, she would know there was way better songs she could have tried to connect dots to. You know, but a lot of those had features on them. So, but I mean, this had a feature on it too. So it's like, to me, I have no idea why she would pick this song out of everything. Like, just because there's certain words that have to do with stuff Ryan's done, that you're just, it's coming up a little.
Close the
obsessive,
door,
like,
please. Sorry.
You know, it's just, it's very weird. Like, these are, I mean, she reaching for the stars on this one.
Oh, yeah. Being
She
nice.
up on them tippy toes.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know. Screw your little
There she goes
truck,
thinking
my
again.
square body.
Yeah.
over
Oh, I don't know
there.
how to connect the dots there.
Yeah, she's trying
That's
to.
what she said. Oh, I don't know.
She's reading it, trying to figure things out in her head,
Right.
like you said.
Making it up.
Is cooler. No.
Square body is a truck, girl. Body style.
And you notice how she goes, no, and she just pauses. It's because she has nothing there. She's got nothing there. She's trying to come up with something, like Carol said. I see it too.
Every white boy riding with me over there, shooters.
Yeah, it means they're
Nothing
hard.
That's
Don't
a
fuck
problem for you. Because
Oh, God.
you have a felony.
It is.
with them. But I thought
don't
I thought it was about Ryan, girl. I thought it was about Ryan. Now
Yeah.
it's about Adam. So now it's about Adam. Now it's no longer about Ryan. Oh.
You
Huh,
should be
okay.
riding with
Sorry.
guns. Are you
Missed that
allowed to
switch.
ride with guns?
Well, actually, technically, I believe the law is he could
I-
ride with guns. He just can't legally
It-
own.
what makes you
That's
think
fine.
that this is about right now? What if this was back in the past, before he got arrested, before he was in jail?
Yeah.
You know,
Go
like
figure.
this doesn't have to be like right now. Why are you stepping so far? You know, why are you reaching? Like you said, you're not reaching. This is reaching. This is reaching hard.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Right around.
You just nosedived into an empty pool.
Yeah. Freaking nosedive and low tide.
I mean, I know you can get like your felony purged and get your rights back, but like after punching a cop,
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what happened.
Felony's a felony, girl. It's just a crime classification. That's all.
prison, is that where you met all the shooters? Was prison?
Oh, God.
No, that was before.
No.
Sweet.
Not only that, but it could be the same guys that Tom's talking about that's riding around in the trailer park with the freaking guns. Like, it's still white people-ish. It's stereotypes. Girl,
Mhm.
oh my Lord, have mercy on my soul. Please let me be nice. Okay.
Yeah. Because, you know, like whenever, this is an example. My brother, my younger brother, okay, he's a Marine, and when he's home, like he's not a Marine. I mean, he doesn't actively serve anymore. But when he goes out with his buddies and they go in the woods and everything, they have their guns. They ride around on 4-wheelers. They do all this white people shit. You know, like boys being boys. Like that's a manly thing. Like the
Well, yeah, and I mean, he hung out with like gangstery dudes like back in the day. They were all They all had guns. That's what he's saying. They all got guns.
and
They all got guns. They're all
you
armed.
know, Adam is from the hood. He's literally from Chicago. Like he's talked about it many times that he's
actually, that's not true.
Okay, well, correct me because I don't know as much about Adam as I do Tom.
Adam is actually from and still lives in New Lenox, Illinois, which is 25 minutes. I think maybe south of Chicago. I don't know if it's south. 25 minutes from Chicago. That doesn't mean he didn't stomp around in Chicago. I know he did a lot of battle rapping in Chicago, and like in those areas, and like hung out with people. But he was I know that maybe he might have went to some of those areas like later in life, but like he lived in New Lenox as a kid, right? And then he might have, like, when he was trying to get to the rap game, went further.
Yeah. Well, that's more the
trap
area.
Houses.
The area, yeah. When he really fell into like white people shit, or just like I think a lot of this is prior to them becoming sober and everything, and just like those type of like white people stereotypes that they've experienced over time. You know what I mean? Because it sounds like it's from bits and pieces of life.
And nobody says it's current time.
No.
And again, it still brings me back to
it might not even
what
be
I said
something
in the very beginning.
Right. Sorry, I was just gonna say like it was just like it might not even be something that actually happened to him. It's just white people shit.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead, Carol.
That's all right. Go ahead.
I'm done.
Okay.
Oh, play. Okay.
Weird flex. It's a weird flex in this lane. Like, I understand in rap, it's not a cool flex in rap either. They put it in their music for the same reason. To push bullcrap onto people that it's not good for. I'm the white boy with the Mossberg pump. Sit shotgun when I pop the trunk.
Sit shotgun when I pop the trunk.
So are you sitting shotgun or popping the trunk? Are you and Tom...
Sick shotgun. Sick. As in like, it's dope, it's badass, it's a sick.
Riding to Upchurch's house with the guns in the trunk.
Oh,
you
for
better
fuck's sake.
And now if that ain't a reach and a half, like...
Matter of fact, let's
Adam...
go ahead, Ashley. Let's ask Ryan when Adam tried to figure out what the fuck was going on and squashed all the beef and went to Upchurch's house. Let's ask Church. Did he have a gun? Was he coming and gunning down? Or was it peaceful and Adam just wanted to talk and Upchurch was a little bitch and didn't have much to say? How about that? Anyways.
Hope you don't get pulled over, sir. Because... I don't even think Thomas is a citizen, and you're a felon, so I wouldn't get caught with a bunch of guns in my trunk if I was you. Plus, Tom lives in California, and I'm pretty sure they're kind of illegal over there. They know I've been a monster off the jump. I'm off my rocker, lots of guns. They know I've been a monster off the jump. Are you talking about Church?
No. He's not. Monster, as in a beast on the microphone. He also references Monster. He says in the song White Boys.
Hip hop top 10 mother monster. I'ma stand here with the sawed off shotgun.
From the first Brave album. Only white boy to make the whole black roster. Hip hop top 10 motherfucking monster. So that would be another time prior to all of this. Again, that he referenced monster as in a beast, as in really fucking good at something.
I'm off my rocker, lots of guns. You're calling him crazy, saying he has lots of guns. You can't be talking about yourself, because you can't have a lot of guns.
Monster, I'ma stand here with the sawed off shotgun. Shoot it at you, now you got bad posture. Put him in a wheelchair, legs turn to pasta. You know how it goes, bullet holes in the doctor. Smoking on tobacco, blowing like a black a mile. Talk, get a black guy, drag you like a mile. Drink a whole bunch of Jack, probably crash if I drive. I'll be sitting shoddy with a 9-passenger side.
Like, I'm pretty sure.
But he does.
Oh my god.
But he does. But he does. So But he does.
Well, and not only that, but like Adam talks about his mental health all the time. Like he says off my rocker lots of like Adam has been crazy. He's been known to get into fights and shit like that, and he also deals with anxiety and depression and other mental health things. So yes, off his rocker. He's not talking about Upchurch, although Upchurch is also off his rocker.
Your violent felony prohibits your use of them.
Okay. Violent felony. Here's story time, guys. This violent felony that she's talking about and how Adam Calhoun ended up in prison. Okay? What happened is that Adam was in a bar drinking. So, of course, I'm sure he was probably drunk, maybe a bit, belligerent. That happens. I think we've all been there. And there was an altercation with somebody else. It was a group altercation, if I remember correctly. And the police officer came up from behind him. He didn't know. He's in a fight. People are going at it. Someone touches him. He turns around and he swings. That's what happened. So now he's arrested for assaulting an officer. That is what happened. That's how it went down. I'm sure there's a clip somewhere of Adam describing that story.
Talk about like when you did like the jail stuff. Do you want to? Was that
so that happened? So I was 24. I was 24 years old. My mom and her husband, her who she's still married to this day, and they went on vacation. My brother Danny still lived with my mom. So he's like, hey, we're having a party tonight. So I go over there, and long story short, it was the end of the night. Shit was getting rowdy. There were these guys in this apartment building that was butted up to my backyard, and they're talking shit and they're throwing shit down and everything like bottles and weird shit at us, and I'm about to leave, and as I'm leaving, I hear my brother's girlfriend be like, Adam, Danny's climbing up the balcony. So I hop the fence, climb up the balconies with my brother, and we walk in. We open the door and walk in this apartment building. We start fighting these guys. My other brother kicks the door down. It's a big melee. It's a fight. And, a lot of people, like the guys in the apartment got hurt. And we got charged. They tried to charge us with a home invasion. One of the guys ended up we fought this for 2 years. So I was 24 when it happened. When the case was over, I was 26. In those 2 years, one of the dudes died of a drug overdose. The other one died with gang violence. He got shot. There was only one other guy who's still trying to press charges because he got his orbital broke and like lungs punctured and shit like this. They ended up dropping it down to aggravated battery, great bodily harm. And since we had never had any felonies on our records before, it was just they dropped it down to aggravated battery and great bodily harm, and we got probation. And people were pissed. Yeah. And it might have been because we're white. I've never said that in my life. I've actually never said that in my life. Who knows how it would have been? I'll tell you this though: if we would have been in Cook County, like Chicago area, Cook County, we wouldn't even been in court. It wouldn't even have been. We wouldn't even gotten in trouble. Yeah. But it was in Will County. Yeah. And we ended up getting charged with aggravated battery, great bodily harm, and stuff like that. I was on probation. After 2 years of this fight in this case, I was on probation for 3 months, was in a bar. I had just got stabbed in the arm a week prior, and I felt this pain in my side because there was a fight breaking out. I'm in the middle of a fight. I felt this pain in my side. I'm like, I'm getting fucking stabbed again. My first reaction, I was like, boom. And it was a cop. He was tasing me. And his face, blew up. He hit the ground. And as I turned around and looked, there's like 5 more cops. And I'm like, okay. Yeah. And they beat the dog shit out of me, all the way to jail. And so now I got aggravated battery and great bodily harm on a police officer while I was on probation. And they were like, no. Yeah. I was 26 years old. I fought that case for 2 years, bonded out after about, 4 months, 10 grand. It was a $100,000 bond, so we had to pay 10%, 10 grand. And then I fought that case for 2 years. And I pled out to a 3-year sentence, and I went downstate Jacksonville at 28 years old, right before my 29th birthday, and I did a year and a half. I came home when I was 30.
Because you said there they give you good time.
Yeah, in Illinois. Yeah. So as long as it's not a Class X felony or above, mine was a Class 1, which was right before a Class X, You do basically, if it's a 10-year sentence, you do 5,
Yeah.
5, 2.5, 3,
Yeah.
a year and a half, same shit. So,
So all that happened. You do a year and a half. You finish that. When you come out, is it flat? Did you flat, like when you was in there? Did you flatten your sentence? You didn't come out on probation again or anything?
no,
like
I came out on parole.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So just for everyone out there, just for some perspective, to people, I've been in and out of jail since the day I could go to jail. Since the day I was legally able to go to jail, I was in and out of jail my whole teenage years and 20s and everything. But to go to prison, a year and a half to most guys that do hard time, 10, 15, 20 years, a year and a half is like nothing.
Right.
For me to be gone a year and a half, I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is real life. This is real life.
Yeah.
This is fucked. But looking back on it, prison was probably the best thing that ever happened in my life, Just made me, I worked out every day. I learned things about myself and other people, watching people and things like, you just watch how people move. And it just made me mentally strong, physically strong. And I came home and I was bound and determined just to work my ass off. And it was a long road, you know what I mean? It was a long fucking road. I started like in my brother's basement, you know what I mean? I had nowhere else to go.
And is that when you was working at the
mill? I didn't start there. No,
Okay.
When I got home from prison, I was shoveling
whatever you could get.
I was shoveling snow in the winter.
Yeah.
The only dude that could speak English, was a lot of Hispanic guys. I was towing cars. I was mowing lawns.
Yeah.
I was cleaning carpets, which was the most degrading job. You go into these people's houses and they're like beautiful houses, and you're in there with this steamer cleaning their carpets, and they're looking at it. It's just, I hated that fucking job.
Because with you having the record, was it
I
hard?
couldn't get shit, you know.
Yeah.
And when I finally did get into the union and into the plant that I worked at, my buddy had called me, Eric, thank you. He said, "Hey, do you want a job? If you show up right now, they'll give you the job." I said, "What about my background?" They said, "They don't care. Just show up." I left everything I was doing. I showed up and right on the spot, and I started the next day. And I was on like a 90-day probation, and if I made it through the 90 days, then I got hired, and I thought that's it. I thought that was my goal. And I didn't have a car, so I walked to the train station a couple miles every day, got downtown, and hopped on the L and took that out to Inglewood, Chicago, which was like one of the worst probably the worst neighborhood in Chicago. And that's where the plant was, and that's where I thought I made it.
Yeah.
I made it. I got my son. I got a job. I got insurance. I got benefits. After like a year working there, I got a car.
Stability was just finally starting to get.
Yeah, and Margie was around back then, and we were able to afford this little duplex, little shithole, but she polished it up and put glitter on it and made it look like a home.
Yeah.
Do I sound just so fucking depressed?
No, man.
Talking?
No, dude.
I'm like listening to myself. I'm like, man, motherfucker.
It's your story though, dog. It's fixing to start picking up though.
So Margie. So there's this tattoo on my arm. I don't know if you can see it, and it's a lighthouse. And on the bottom where the stone is, there's an M, and that's for Margie. Because I would be coming home and it'd be dark as fuck. It'd be 8 and 9 o'clock, and that train would be pulling in not at night. And no matter if it was 5 feet of snow out or raining or whatever the fuck, I'd always see her headlights, and I just felt so taken care of. I was freezing, my clothes were soaked, and I smelled like shit, but Margie was there to take me home. And
that's the symbolism of the tattoo.
Yeah.
The lighthouse and that.
Yep.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
She was there when, it's going on 8 years. She was there, through all the alcohol and going out and not coming home on the week. I wouldn't even come home. I was a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
I've been searching, I guess, my whole life for something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it's probably goes back to what you were saying when you was younger, man. It was just like that. It was that void. You know what I'm saying? Like you were talking about that you were, and the chip on your shoulder. And
yeah, but you know what's crazy though? Like, you know how many motherfuckers grow up with no dad? That ain't shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like first world problems. You know what I mean?
It just affects everybody differently, I guess.
It didn't. You know what? To be honest with you, I don't. It's like, okay, cool. You didn't grow up with your dad. Big fucking deal. Get over it. Yeah. Right? All right. Oh, you had it rough. You didn't get everything you wanted when you were little. Get over it. And that's how I am now. Like, motherfucker, you're 42 years old. You can't. There's a time in your life where you got to make a decision. Are you gonna let whatever the fuck how you were like? You're an adult now.
Yeah.
It's now it's on you, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you went without. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad that all that shit happened because it made me not be a fucking pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, So yeah, man. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be on Triple T somewhere because I know because originally Triple T didn't like Adam because he believed a false rumor that the police officer he was a woman and that he had hit a woman, and Adam went off on him on Triple T's show, and that's after that is when Triple T and Adam started becoming friends.
There was a whole thing that it's on the internet of somebody that put out some outlandish story about Adam and this whole situation, and Adam is actually suing them for defamation. So
you better watch out, Ashley.
They tried to say that abusing women and da-da-da and blah 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 and blah blah blah, like all these different things, and you know what? It's a bunch of bull hockey.
Yeah.
This ain't soccer, but watch him run. Shoot him in the lung, need oxygen. You know? Because he's got asthma. Shoot him in the lung, need oxygen.
That's a reach.
Coughing blood.
Hold on. Okay. This ain't soccer, watch him run. Okay, so like, you run in soccer. Right?
But he's saying this isn't soccer, so watch them run. They're still going to run. We're shooters. Yeah. You're going to run.
This ain't soccer, but watch him run. Like, just kind of how, like, Mad Child in Made in China off the same Brave 2 album says, flag red, white, and blue, but we ain't Yugoslavian. Okay? It's writing. It's called lyricism. Lost my train of thought there. I'll get it back. ADHD for the win. Yes, ain't soccer, watch him run. Shoot him in the lung, need oxygen. Because if you get shot in the lung, you obviously cannot breathe. It has nothing to do with asthma. And also, running, out of breath, can't breathe. It all ties in together. It's called a scheme. Welcome to the wonderful world of learning how to understand rapping.
Often does talk too much till his coffin shuts. He's talking about Upchurch. In his next to Red video, he's coughing up blood because the visuals for what he's saying in the song.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Ashley, if you get shot in the lung, you will cough up blood. Not only that, but it rhymes. Cough up blood because you got shot in the lung. And then his coffin would shut because you get shot in the lung and you cough up blood and you can't breathe, you don't have any oxygen, you die. Coffin shut, now you shut up.
Yep.
I don't feel like this is difficult.
Oh, I just think she's reaching.
It's just so much ignorance that shines.
Yeah.
It's just the most random shit to even reference. If they're gonna diss him, how would that be a diss? Mentioning his songs and how is this at all a diss? I don't even think you know what a diss is. None of this stuff is like talking shit about him. I think you're confused, Ashley. All right.
talk too much till his coffin shuts. They do the coffin thing in a lot of these songs. If you watched my All My Life video, you saw them. The native in the coffin was representing Upchurch in that video. It's too many songs for it to be a coincidence. I'm not trolling. I literally think all these songs are about Upchurch. I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to.
Then you're
paint
not
somebody.
trolling, you're delusional. You are absolutely 100% delusional if you think all of these songs, all the rap songs, are about fucking Ryan Upchurch. Sorry. Struck a chord. It's irritating. It's irritating as all get out. Like, I told myself I was going to behave, and I've made it 22 minutes into her video again. And trust me, guys, this is much calmer than the first 2 times I watched it. So
we watched it together. She's telling the truth.
That is true. Also, coffin. Ashley, he's not. It's also a double because coughing and coffin. Okay, little double there. And the fact that you're trying to connect Ronnie Radke and Falling in Reverse to song All My Life that just features Jelly Roll, that you think that Jelly Roll enlisted Ronnie Radke to sneak diss Upchurch in the video silently for him? Do you not understand how crazy that sounds?
Narrative. I'm serious. They are. It's easy to see if you look at the lyrics to the songs. And also the visuals, which are stupid and gay. Also, if Tom and Adam never served in the military, they need to quit wearing freaking military gear in all their videos and running on tanks and stuff. It's called...
Yeah, she's about to say stolen valor, which I want to read to her. The definition of stolen valor refers to falsely claiming military service, rank recognition, or awards that were not earned. None of that has happened or taken place. It includes making false claims about performing military service. Never happened. Earning military awards or medals. Never happened. And other details that aren't true. Never happened. In 2006, the Stolen Valor Act of 2005 was signed into law, making it a federal crime offense to deliberately stately false that one has been awarded a military decoration, service medal, or badge. That is what stolen valor is. Okay? Wearing camouflage or fatigues in a music video with no insignias claiming that you earned or achieved anything is not stolen valor, Ashley. Again, push that research a little bit. Get outside that echo chamber. Don't listen to what everyone says, okay? I come from a military town. I grew up on a base. My family is combat veterans. Okay? They have not engaged in stolen valor. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Again.
Stolen valor.
Near and dear to my heart.
I'm never gonna back up too much ammo. We got hammered. Used to battle. Y'all did get hammered. Y'all both used to battle. You
what? Oh, hammers.
I think he might. Yeah, he might have said, because I think he said hammers. Like, you know, the hammer like is also known as a gun. You know, again with those lyrics there, Ashley. But yeah.
You said you used to battle in Chicago. Tom said he used to battle in Canada. I've seen.
Tom's never battled.
Never once. Never claimed to be a battle rapper. You're Mike.
No proof of either of those things being true.
Oh, we were talking about Nova or
Tom never battle rap.
Yeah, Tom
never battle rapped. Thank you very much.
It, yeah.
Never claimed to either.
Nope, never once.
So where's your receipt for that, Ashley?
Yeah, he's never claimed
Where's
for
your
that.
receipt for that? Because he's never claimed to be a battle rapper ever a day in his life.
No, in fact, he said the complete opposite and why he doesn't engage in diss battles and shit now.
Yeah. Adam said that he battle rap, but Tom has never claimed to do that. He didn't. Tom really didn't get big into his rapping career until he moved to California. Like, he was starting in Canada, but it didn't go anywhere until he moved to California, I believe.
Well, he started in like 2008, 2009 after he stopped wrestling after he met Nova, because he met Nova on the when she was throwing a rap show.
Yeah,
and that was in 2008. So, I mean, but he made songs, like he made music videos. He
didn't
never was into the battle
rap
thing. That's not what he does, and he never claimed to do that. But Adam did.
Right.
And when he says we used to battle, had our fights right on the gravel, it's both fist fights and battle rap. I believe is how I interpret it.
Same.
Because that's how they would fight. They'd either throw up their fist or they would spit on the mic. So that's what he means.
Right.
I know Nova used to be involved with the Canada battle rap scene. I know she did. She toured with ICP around Europe. They
Nope.
said.
Nope. She did not. She toured with Violent J. That's different. A member of ICP. And they starting on March 18th to March 25th, they were in Grand Junction, Colorado, Denver, Colorado, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Scottsdale, Arizona, Las Vegas, Nevada, Los Angeles, California, and Oakland, California. I could not find anything to the effect that they went overseas whatsoever, although Nova has toured the world. Tom, however, did tour Europe. Yes. I think twice, actually. And that was before him and Nova were ever together. Tom never once toured with ICP. In fact, they did not get along. Tom had a beef with Violent J because Violent J was a piece of shit, and I have receipts for that as well.
Yep, it'll be right down here. Well, right underneath Carol. That's where it's going to be at. Okay.
And Tom went with her.
No,
Y'all
he did
toured
not.
around Europe with ICP?
No, he did not. Nope, he did not.
Sounds
That's
real.
lies come out of your mouth. We should cut out your tongue.
Look, I just wonder where you get your information from. Is this what Ryan tells you to say, or are you?
Yeah, well, in a simple Google search.
I don't even think you're researching. I think you're stretching.
Well, you're not even doing your homework, girl. Like, you could have looked that up. You literally just took what someone said and ran with it, even though Ryan's been caught out on his lies so many times. Tom never once toured with ICP, ever.
And what does that have to do with Ryan anyway?
And Tom and Nova never toured Europe together.
And what does that have to do with Adam, since we're in Adam's verse?
Yeah, we're in Adam's verse, so yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Look at Carol. That's a good one.
Yeah, and
if you're going to talk shit about my guy,
how does it have to do with Ryan?
Focus it on my guy.
And how does that have anything to do with Upchurch?
Because she literally said that this was the dumbest verse of the song.
Oh, it's so dumb.
Because it's
That's
Adam,
dumb that she
but
says that.
this is literally supposed to be about Adam, and you're turning it around on Tom.
And ICP
sounds pretty dumb to me, but you know.
Yeah.
Independent, not mainstream at all to me. You toured with ICP.
Yeah, he is independent. Yeah, do you feel? I hope you feel a little stupid right now, because that's how stupid you sound to us. Because Tom never toured with ICP. I'm gonna say it one more time and let that sink in. You sat there with conviction on your face, thinking you had a got you moment that Tom is somehow connected to the mainstream of the industry and he's 100% independent, because what you're saying actually never happened. You're literally lying. Think about that.
Yep.
Before you even had a career.
You know, I'm curious. If the truth hit her in the face, would she know it landed?
I guess
Probably
we'll
not.
find out.
She'll make excuses for all this shit too.
You know what will happen? It'll be like me and my stink bug, and she'll just swat it away.
Or she probably won't even watch it. And she'll probably watch a little bit of it and say, I'm not watching all that.
Yeah, probably. That's okay. Other people will. And at least the truth will be out there. The actual truth.
Yeah, we got receipts. Y'all see yours.
And yes, before you ever had a career. Nobody ever heard of you before your rap.
Well, because he didn't have his career yet. He had to get somewhere.
And he was in Canada.
and
He's in Canada.
like everybody needs that one song. Even
Well,
there was a time when Upchurch wasn't nobody and nobody knew who he was.
Literally. Did you know, Ashley, that nobody knew who Ryan was before he put out the one song that made him famous? Shut up. That's how it works. You literally just described being discovered.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Ashley.
Nobody knew Madonna before Madonna got her break.
Right.
No one ever heard of you.
Yeah.
Except for maybe 4 people.
Yeah, but you know what? A lot more people
Except
know.
for maybe 4 people.
Hang on, but you know what? Though, like a lot more people know who Tom is now over Upchurch. That's what Upchurch is doing all of this.
Yeah.
And my question I still have is why are we still talking about Tom MacDonald during Adam's birth?
Right? That make sense.
People in Canada that thought you were an annoying grifter. Sorry,
I think you're an annoying grifter.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry,
it's ironic,
I need to
the
be
ironic
nice.
thing is, so just to clear it up, Ashley, he was in Canada and he wasn't famous then, except to 4 people who thought he was annoying for grifting, even though he hadn't put out Dear Rappers or any other overtly political songs. The only song that was truly really political before that time was How the West Was Won, which was right at the time he was having his mental breakdown, and that was about the mass shootings that happened in like France. So at
Great
like a
song.
concert. It was a concert. Yes, it's a great song. And so he hadn't actually put out a ton of political music then. So what you're conflating what you have in your mind with the actual truth, because you're attaching the future and the past together, because Tom wasn't doing those political songs before then. So there was none of this grifting that you say. He doesn't grift now, but there was none of what you call grifting that was even happening at that time. Funny enough, when he wasn't actually famous yet. Good job, girl. Way to use that logical thinking skills.
Part was to Tom. All right, get back. These are Adam's lyrics.
About time.
Had to fight,
Go figure.
had my fights right on the gravel. Back in the day, we used to handle ish like men, but now we're canceled. Look at us like stage 4 cancer.
Yeah,
We
like they
do
will
look
kill
at you like a cancer.
There you go again, making fun, saying things like that whenever you're supposed to be this Christian lady. Because I've read through your comments, I've looked down at your channel, I see what you claim to be, but like, then you want to throw shade at people, like that you're supposed to be the change you want to see in this world.
Yeah, well, and like she's missing the whole point, and that's a fucking brilliant bar. Look at us like stage 4 cancer. Like, look at us like we will end you. I love it. He's saying you better look at us like we are top dog. We will end you. We are as potent. We are as toxic as stage 4 cancer. Like, we are lethal, is what he is saying there. That's what we call good lyricism, is when you can take something that has nothing to do with what you're actually talking about, but make it make sense. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah,
so the fact that you
nothing to do with
you
Ryan.
just want to hate to hate.
Mm-hmm.
I love this. She's like patting it like a baby.
It's my whoopee right now.
It's
He's
my
trying to
whoopee.
be
It's
nice.
my comfort blanket. Yeah.
Trying to be nice. Oh,
Yeah,
'cause
and so-
Ashley,
and
you might
it's
be
about
new
to get
the
worse
Bitter
even.
Betties. You know, you might be new to the Bitter Betties. I usually don't hold my tongue well, and I am doing extremely well for me. Which
Yeah,
is
I'm
why
like
I'm
so
extremely
proud
quiet.
of you.
Right?
Like, you've been super nice. Like,
Look
yeah,
at
you've been really
I
nice.
have been looking up at your facial expressions because I'm like, she's gonna give some good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the nice side of Carol.
It's about to get a little worse, because we're about to get to the the sagging part. So let's go ahead and let's tackle this next bar here.
Yeah, and no, we don't handle stuff on the gravel now because you're petty and you'd sue him. So no, he's not gonna fight you on.
That's your guy. That's your guy.
Right.
That's your guy. That's your guy.
That's funny. Oh my god.
That's so getting clipped.
Heck yeah.
Oh Lord.
Woosah, Carol.
Yeah. Again, Ashley, you sound not smart because you missed the entire context of the bar. And that's the thing you really have to understand. If you're going to do videos like these, Ashley, you really, really have to deep dive into these lyrics. See, that's why we say that Ryan isn't lyrical, because all of his shit is surface level and they're not very deep. At least not his recent shit, okay? But that's what we mean by bars being deep and being lyrical and being able to write music, okay? So you're missing the whole point. You're not even being.
I can't fix my camera, guys.
You're
just gonna.
She's like, I'm just gonna be further away. It's fine. Yeah, that's. Good job. Missing all the bars.
I feel my blood pressure climbing.
Yeah.
Why would he do that? That would be stupid. He's not dumb.
Because
you're dumb.
Really? You sound pretty dumb.
Look at them like pull your pants up. Dumbass kids ain't got no answer. Look at them like pull your pants up. Dumb but kids ain't got no answer. Why are you always telling him to pull his pants up? You did
because
that.
He's not talking to Ryan.
Yeah,
I'm not talking to Ryan.
He's literally talking about kids with their pants down around. You know how these kids walk around with their pants halfway down. Their pants don't even fit them correctly, and so and they're like around their pant. They're really baggy and saggy. That's what he's
you ever
talking
hear of thugs, like people sagging? Pull your pants up, like be a man. They ain't got no answer. Like, they don't even know why they sag. No, okay.
Now because this is a huge ass.
A little bit for you, Ashley.
Yeah,
a big
the only
ass
reason,
reach.
Ashley, the only reason that you think that is a weird bar is because you
don't understand the bar.
You don't understand the bar, and you think it's about Upchurch, and it's not. That's why it sounds weird, is because it doesn't make sense.
Adam is a white guy telling these gangster wannabes to pull their pants up because it's white.
Oh, it's not even white guy. I see white boys walking around.
No, I see Adam. Adam
what I'm saying is,
Adam has grown up. He's a grown man telling these kids, pull your pants up, be a man,
white,
stop being a little.
What I'm saying is, it's white. It's white boy. It's white people shit to tell people like the little gangster dudes to pull their pants up.
That does make me think of an old, like, 75-year-old.
It's a
stereotype.
stereotype.
I was going to say, that's not white people shit. No, that's just old people shit.
That's old people shit.
Well, I mean, Adam's our age. Like,
I think of a dude with like a cane, and he's like,
me
too.
He's
bald on top, with just hair on the sides,
old
and
lady.
some glasses, and
pull your
pants up, with
Shawnee.
Yeah. Just pull your pants up. Yeah. So again, kids. Okay.
I'm gonna insert some
word,
pictures here so you understand what he's saying.
Well, look at them. Look at them. Not him, Ashley. He's not even talking about Ryan. Dumbass kids ain't got no answer. Kids, them. Pull their pants up. Them, multiple, not one person. Grammar.
Let's go back to second grade.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we just had 4 years of discussing pronouns. Do we need to talk about, like... do we need to have a talk about it?
I am not being very nice. I'm trying.
Me either. I started out being really nice.
Me too.
Okay, look, Ashley, we're not really trying to be mean. We're just very annoyed because you're taking a song that we really, really like that actually was supposed to be meant as something to bring unity and light and a little bit of funny to the whole race thing, to say that we're all just human and we all come from different walks of life and different experiences, but we have a lot of similarities at the same time. And how no matter if you're white, depending on what area you live in and where you come from, what your culture is, no matter if you're black, wherever area you live in and what your culture is, we all have white people, black people. We got shit. We all got shit, and some of that shit is the same, some of it is different. but at the end of the day, we're just humans. We're just people with life experiences.
And
Okay?
the
You're
one
taking a great fucking song and you're shitting on it and trying to make it about Upchurch when it has nothing to do with that fucking twat, okay?
and
It
the
has
one,
nothing to do with Upchurch. Nobody gives a fuck about Upchurch. The only reason we're talking about Upchurch is because Upchurch is talking about everyone else.
and another thing to understand about Tom, since this is actually on Tom's channel when he's the one who released the song, so we're going to bring it back to Tom for a second. The only reason, something to learn about Tom is he loves satire. He loves satire. Like, he's got a whole song called Everybody Needs Me, and it's nothing but satire. And it's hilarious.
Like, Tom is a troll.
Next, she's gonna tell me straight white male is about Upchurch.
Dude. Dude.
Don't give her ideas.
Don't give her no ideas.
I want to see that connection, Ashley. I need you to go ahead and review that lyric.
This might be might be a fun game. We could play 6 Degrees of Separation of Ryan.
Like,
instead of Kevin
let
Bacon.
Me know. Like, please let me know where the correlations are. I really want to know. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Let her finish.
In the Shaka song, too. Why are you always thinking about men with their pants down? Specifically when you are targeting Upchurch in a...
Hey, on that note, why is Ryan talking about Tom in the shower butt-ass naked?
Hey, Tom MacDonald, you better get your notepad ready, son, because I'm coming for you.
Why is he waking up in bed in the morning, laying in bed, thinking about Adam?
Not just for me. You know how disappointing that is for the fucking listener? For the ones that grew up listening to this country rap shit?
Insert here.
And why has he obsessively been talking about Adam in his stories 15 times a day for the last 3 months? Huh. Funny.
Song. You would talk about his pants being down. This is now
Ryan
the
wear his
second
pants down?
song in a row.
No.
Does Ryan sag?
I don't think so. I never paid attention to his ass, though, so I don't know.
I'm sorry, are you trying to say that Ryan wears his... does he sag? Is he gangster like that? Does he sag, Ashley?
No, I think she's just trying to pick people
Well,
apart
no,
now.
she's trying to connect it. She's saying that he's talking about Adam, so...
I don't think so.
I mean, church. Church. Church don't be sagging. So why would that
There's
be
no
about-
connection there. There's no diss. There's no diss there. There's no connection there.
All right.
Oh, of yours that's pointing to Upchurch, that's talking about his pants being down. That's weird, bruh.
I wanna know what the other
That's
ones are.
weird.
This whole video is a little weird to me. Like,
What other songs does Adam talk about telling Upchurch to pull his pants up?
Can't think of any.
I mean, recently he said he looked like the Michelin Man, but
yeah,
other than that, I don't really know.
I kind of can see the connection.
Which was an actual diss track. I'm just saying that one.
Yeah.
And guess what? He mentions a coffin.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's why
look at that.
Now she's connecting that.
Yeah, she's gonna connect all the dots, y'all. She's just gonna draw them hoes in.
Detective Ashley over here.
Like fake freckles.
La 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 Elmo's world.
All right, let's go.
No stuff. Look up to dudes with tattoos and rap music. Bad moves and abuse in my past, acting stupid. Yes, we know you're... Yes. You're
what?
acting stupid, Adam.
You don't want to address the part where he talks about his own past there? You just want to glaze over that part?
We just want a chance to call him stupid. Again, bringing me back to the Christian part.
Yeah.
I use the bad news for the gas to keep moving. I made it where I'm at. Now you'd rather see me losing. You didn't make it where you at. We put you where you at. And yes, now we'd rather see you lose. Because we learned you were a piece of junk.
Actually, if we want to be technical, Adam already had a name for himself. Already did a bunch of. Oh, I gotta. See, I keep shoving Fritos in my mouth to keep my mouth shut. From not talking. But okay, listen, Ashley. So Adam had already made a name for himself by doing he used to do a bunch of skits with his son all over the internet. Had a merch store. It's actually at his house, like the manufacturer whole business enterprise that he's built. And then he had the rap shit. And so did Ryan help bring him back into the rap game? Sure did. Sure did. Has Adam ever denied that? Sure didn't. Sure didn't. But you want to know what's funny? If we do a little comparison, Ashley, and we think about when Tom MacDonald and Adam Calhoun worked together versus Ryan Upchurch and Adam Calhoun worked together.
This one's gonna burn.
Where's the number one? Where's the billboard? Where's all that at? Where's those number one selling albums? Why don't you go ahead on iTunes right now and just look up The Brave 1 and 2? Bet you those albums are still in the probably top 50? If not, I mean, minimally top 100, but I bet you top 50 if we looked it up. But I could be wrong, but not likely.
Do it.
Not likely. So, and then when we compare numbers, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead, Ashley. I've been holding back, and I'm being nice, and I'm gonna not be derogatory, but I'm just gonna be very matter of fact with you right now because that's what I'm known for, and I don't really give a shit, and I don't have a filter, and I don't give a fuck. So
that's true.
So if we look at Ryan Upchurch numbers in the last 2 years versus Tom MacDonald and Adam Calhoun combined, or you want to just talk about Tom MacDonald that's blowing him out of the fucking water? Do we want to talk about that stuff right now? Do we? No, I don't think we want to do that. So I'm so sick and tired of listening to this video with the asinine, and I've been sitting through it now. I don't know how many times I've watched it, different parts, different times, multiple times all the way through, at least 3. This is my 3rd all the way through. However, you want to talk about how stupid they are, and you have all these Christian values, and the way you talk derogatory in this on your own free will, what you're saying, and the way that you seem to apparently be, and I'm not accusing, this is an observation, clout chasing like a mother effer, because if I look at your numbers prior to dropping anything for Upchurch, and trust me, I'm the one that noticed it and brought it up. I trolled your whole channel, and I noticed that your numbers was like you might have had a video maybe 400 or 500 every once in a while when somebody caught an eye, but then you started doing the little disses here and there, your own disses. That's what you're doing. This is your own little diss, your own little sneak attack, your own little defamation of somebody's character. This is you. This is what you're doing. And it's not right. And I'm going to say something. I sat through 26 minutes of your blah, blah, blah lying falling out of your mouth that I could not take it anymore. And I'm hot right now. Hot. And I wasn't going to do this, but I don't give a damn anymore. Now, all of a sudden, your numbers are into the thousands on a video that you drop.
Several thousands.
Spreading hate. Hate. That's all you're doing. And then you want to get mad with your comments, because trust me, we read those too. So with your comments, and you talk about, oh, you didn't watch the video, people are trolling, or people are just like, do you really think like that many people are just not watching your videos and just simply trolling you in the comment? Or when they tell you they clicked off after the first couple seconds because they could already tell what a bunch of bull hockey that you're spitting out of your mouth? That's exactly what's happening. Look, I'm my own matador, dodging the bullshit.
Ooh.
So I'm just, Ashley, gather up church, and the rest of you creek squad, whatever you are, your cult, and find a psychiatrist and get it figured out.
Yeah.
Rant over.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, Ashley, I mean, let's. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm following Carol's lead on this one. I'm gonna be a little petty with some numbers, okay? So if we go back and look at, first of all, when was the last time Adam and Ryan has done anything together? I mean, it's been a hot minute, and those videos do okay. But like Adam definitely. Ryan hasn't gotten 1 million views on any video in almost 2 years. His Y-Boy video, still at 800,000. Still hadn't hit 1 million almost a year later.
Oh, I'm gonna be petty then.
Adam,
real quick. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
No, good.
I gotta interrupt you. He hasn't even hit 1 million in over a year, but Tom MacDonald hits 1 million every single time in 24 hours. Suck it.
Yep. And if you notice, so because I don't know if it was you or somebody in my comment section recently said that Adam can't ride Upchurch's coattails no more, and now he has no one to make him famous anymore. First of all, Adam's famous in his own right. However, if you look at all the views on Adam's page, okay, and then you see the video where Tom MacDonald featured on it with him and Mises, that video has 2.6 million views. You know who doesn't have 1 million views on a video in almost 2 years? Ryan Upchurch. So nobody needs Ryan. Okay, whatever Ryan may have done for people in the past, he should have done out of the goodness of his heart and because he cares about people and his friends. His friends have not done anything to him. Ryan started all this shit. He's alienated everyone. There's a reason why everyone else is banded together and they're trying to make shit happen for country rap, and Ryan's sitting on the sidelines, refusing to work with anybody because he's just too good for people.
He wanted to gatekeep it all.
He wanted to gatekeep it all. And Tom's not even a country rapper, but Tom is blowing him out of the water. He has more subscribers. He gets more views. He has more billboard plaques. And y'all keep referencing a video from 8 years ago with 107 million views. Ryan is not got the same amount of views in years. Ryan did fall off. Ryan has mental issues. You have mental issues. And it's called obsession. I think you might have some kind of parasocial relationship going on with Ryan. You might want to check that out with your therapist. It happens. It can happen. That's fine. And who knows? Maybe y'all are actually friends in real life. Maybe y'all really do talk. And but I'm telling you right now, he's lying to you. Okay? Your friend is lying to you. If that's the case.
Yep. And one of the reasons that, we had already planned this, but then whenever Carol did do the numbers, and then I looked through your comment section, and I seen that you were telling everybody that, hey, you're trolling, and you didn't even watch the video. It's like, oh yeah, we're definitely doing this, because I think you need to know that and actually see the rundown that we are actually watching this, and you get to watch us watch it.
Yeah. Well, and nothing you say makes
sense. In our
sense.
kind words.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're not attacking you. I think you're a very lovely girl. You're pretty. You got nice hair. You got really pretty eyes. I'm sure you're a nice person. I'm sure you're just upset and you're defending Ryan, and that's great and everything. But trying to go at people you don't even know. You don't know Adam and you don't know Tom. You don't know either one of them personally. Guess who does? We do. We actually know Tom. Now, I have not spoken to Adam ever, but he's a cool dude too. Adam's a good guy from what I can tell. Tom, I have talked to you personally.
I was gonna say one of us have kind of talked to Adam once in a live.
Yeah. Okay, but I'm saying I do not personally know Adam. I do personally know Tom. As much as you can know somebody on the internet, but we've had private, personal conversations. Tom is a incredible, great human being. Same with
Very
Nova.
Smart too. Yeah.
You're going after truly good people, all because somebody you like said that they don't like them. I just want you to think about that, okay? I don't like Ryan Upchurch, but you're not going to see his content on my page because I don't do that. I don't want to see Ryan fail. I don't want to see Ryan have a fucking mental breakdown psychosis that he's going through. I want to see him be successful and be there for his daughter, okay? Unlike you, I don't wish evil things on people just because I don't like what they're doing. So if you really claim you're a Christian, which, I mean, according to this video, this is not very Christian-like, okay? Because Ryan shit is his shit. I don't like what he's doing. I don't appreciate what he did to Tom and Nova. For him, I'll never forgive that. But I'm not going to outwardly go and try and ruin his life. And I'm not going to outwardly go and talk shit about him, make videos about his music and this and that. Why would you do that? Why are you such a hateful person? You should ask yourself that question. Seriously.
I used to like Ryan.
Ryan used to be really freaking cute, and I liked that song Dynamite that he did with Adam, and I thought he had a good singing voice. Okay, my problem started with Ryan when he took up problem with Tom and Nova, and he started talking shit and telling people's business that he shouldn't have been telling, and started talking shit about everyone. I saw his true colors, and I cannot stand him, okay? I think he is such a fucking drama king. But I'm still not going to actively fight against him to hope he ruins his life. That's some evil shit. You know, you need to get Satan out of your heart. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you're not even using the swear words in here, and that's your right. You don't have to, but you know, a sin's a sin, and you're sitting here judging somebody you don't even know and making false accusations on a song that had nothing to do with what you're making accusations on, and then throwing even other things out there in this song that just it's wild to me. It's just wild.
Literally.
All of the misinformation is crazy, and I have a rage issue, so.
All right, we ready to get back to this?
Adam. That's why. You really act like all this was Upchurch's fault? You knew what y'all were talking about this song, Next to Red. Hillbilly. You knew what this was about. This is blatant. This is blatant that this song is about
what?
About him.
God, I wish she could respond to me right now.
You just stuck Dax on the end of it to confuse everybody.
This part.
Okay, that's what happened.
It
has nothing to do with the fact that Tom and Dax worked together in 2021 or 2020 and 2021, where at first Tom invited Dax on a feature and Dax went on a feature, and then Dax invited Tom on Propaganda, and then Dax did this song with them, and recently he did a song on Dax's thing called Soldier, and Dax was in a fucking he did a cameo in We Ain't Cowboys from the GFBF album.
Yeah, he didn't just
no.
You leave Dax out of this.
And not only that, but like Dax and Tom are friends.
Yeah,
like
insert the golf picture here, because they were just out playing around. They weren't. There was no video they're shooting or anything that we know of. It was just them playing around.
Well, and literally the first part of his verse literally says, "I've been fucking with Tom since they tried to cancel him for telling shit how it is." Basically, like Dax and Tom are friends. That's why he was on this album. They had multiple features, by the way.
And also, like we said, like we've been saying, this song's about the stereotype of being black and being white.
Race. Yes.
It's about race.
Come on now.
Bringing the races together, trying to bring us all together, unity.
And just to follow up real quick with what Lacey said, talking about several features on this album. And I wish I could have found it, and I might look a little harder. Maybe it'll be clips in here, and maybe it won't. But I do have some clips from some interviews that Adam did, or some live. So it'll be kind of in here too, just to kind of give you an idea of how nobody really knew what the heck was going on at first when all this stuff even erupted. So, but real quick, and in a live, and I can't remember if it was on, like where it was at, where I was looking, I couldn't find it. But there is a live where somebody asked Adam when this album dropped, why isn't Church on this album? And the answer and the response was, we invited him.
The comments, some of these fucking comments, like, what's wrong with you and Ryan Upchurch? What the fuck do you mean? I have no idea. I talked to Ryan a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ryan said something about Tom. I don't know what the fuck, who said what. I'm not on the internet every day seeing who, I wonder what this person said today, or I wonder what this, like, what the fuck do you guys think we do all day long? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Ryan's never said I've never said anything bad about Ryan, and Ryan's never said anything bad about me that I know about, unless you guys know something that I don't know. I'm here. I'm not on my live to listen to this, like, the same person typing the same comment every single fucking time.
He said no.
Yeah.
So, Why would they invite him on an album when the same song they're going to diss in? Like it just it doesn't make any sense.
Well,
it doesn't.
You know,
it
it's
doesn't.
yeah, absolutely.
We're trying to be nice.
Got something to say? You want me to keep? Go ahead and play it again.
No, you can go ahead and play it.
It's got tattoos on their face. They did their time. They got jammed.
Oh.
All of your guys got tattoos on their face after.
Oh yeah, I remember this part too. Yeah, she goes in about being jammed and getting tattooed after they got jammed in prison, making more gay jokes because apparently she's homophobic. I mean, she's Christian, so if that's, maybe it goes against her beliefs or whatever. But still, you don't have to be hateful. Getting jammed up. As in getting stuck in a place, so like jammed up in prison, like stopped from doing something. Just look up the definition.
That's gonna be right here. I got it. We already saved it. We're good.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
After they got jammed by you jammed them.
I heard that, you nasty.
And then made them get a tattoo on their face. Is
how
that
ignorant you sound?
Wait, he made them. So, Adam, why are you out there making people get tattoos on their face?
Well, and this is also the part where she insinuates that that's why Tom has hog tattooed on his face.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
Even though that's symbolic of us, the same way Ryan got that dumbass
almost
shit across
put-
his throat for your bitch ass.
I almost
okay?
put HOG on my chin today, but I said, nah, I'm good. I won't.
Yeah, no, yeah, go ahead. You can make jokes about Tom's loyalty to his fan base, but guess what? Tom did that years ago. Ryan just did that shit. Okay? Tom's been in his fan base corner from day one.
Yeah, so who's copying who?
At the end of the day, man, me and my fans, we don't even trip if they hate. I don't give a in our veins, man. Me and my fans, we the hangover gang. Gang, 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 gang.
Yeah, who is copying who exactly?
Yeah.
Who's copying
It's
who?
funny. All of a sudden, he wants to get his fan base tattooed across his neck.
Tom has a whole song dedicated to his
that shit
fans
unlocked.
called My Fans.
Yeah, and he included a bunch of his fans in
And
it too.
then he also
That's why
has
it's
one
18 minutes long.
called My Gang on the Renegade album.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright.
Hog tattoo came from? How
No.
long have y'all been friends? Ew.
Really,
Yeah,
Ashley?
See that? That's childish. You're acting like
Judgmental.
little middle school.
That's not Christ-like.
No, not at all. In fact, it's very like Mean Girls. Yeah, you're giving off Mean Girls vibes, Ashley. Like the insinuation is it's so juvenile and childish. Like it's really hard. Like as an actual grown woman who is an adult, even though I have my childlike tendencies, we literally could have sit here. I could talk shit about how Ryan Upchurch looks all fucking day. All day. Like, he used to be real good looking. And guess what? He ain't no more. Okay?
His baby's cute, though.
I'm not here to talk shit about Ryan, his appearance. Or I'm not even really here to talk about Ryan at all. I'm here to talk about the fact that you are misinterpreting those lyrics and misrepresenting these lyrics without any receipts or factual evidence whatsoever. You just hear some words and correlate it with lyrics or album titles or whatever, and you think there's a correlation there. And really, there's absolutely none. And that's why everybody in your comment sections was basically telling how dumb you look.
Well, not everybody. You have some Ryan riders over there, but like...
Yeah, well, those are also the ones who are... Yeah.
But the ones who know this song...
Definitely not smart.
The ones who know this song were in your comment section too, and I seen them, and you kept telling them that they didn't watch your video. Well, they didn't have to watch your video to know. Just they go to the very first of your video and click off because it felt like bullshit right away for me.
Well, yeah.
Oh, and you know how you'll know. You know how you'll know that we watched your video prior to making our own video is that we know what you're about to say before you say it.
Yeah.
Many times we stop the video Or I even literally have, you know, on a piece of paper timestamp when I want to actually speak to you. So, you know,
we took our notes.
We definitely took our notes.
Literally,
we have
pages of notes.
Yes, we have pages of notes on what you said and how we're debunking you. Oh, and what receipts we were going to bring. Because trust me, they'll be all throughout this video.
I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning making sure I had all my clippings in, so yeah. Alright.
Yep. Hold your hat, Ashley. Or pull your pants up.
You might want to pull yourself
pull your pants up.
Yeah, you might want to pull them pants up. Yeah, and that like, you know, it is taking everything in me not to want to like punch my computer screen right now and wipe that dumb look off your face. Honestly.
At least you didn't smack it with knock your camera off and have a tantrum like I did.
I'm just saying.
I tried. I really tried.
All right, let's try and finish this because Lord have mercy.
What the hell's a blue check? They ain't got no Instagram. Ask around, everybody knows. They might think that I care, but I don't. We know you care. We know you watch our videos, Adam. It's obvious. You repeat us in your videos that you make. It ain't just me, it's everybody. You're like addicted to the negative stuff about you on the internet.
No, Ashley. He doesn't have to look any further than his own comment section because that's exactly where people like you are talking mad shit, seeking out his wife and talking shit about his family and his kids.
Yeah,
that's
leave his wife alone.
Ashley.
And his kids.
Leave his kids alone.
Y'all actively search out these people to harass them and terrorize them. Like,
that's a cult like setting.
Well, and it kind of makes you like scum of the earth. Like, y'all are some really super terrible people. Like, that's my impression of y'all. Okay, that's how I see y'all. Yeah, they're literally you're the fungus in the creek as far as I'm concerned, because I have seen and heard
the river.
some truly disgusting stuff from Creek Squad, or like I like to call Crack Squad the radical ones who are seeking out and harassing people and just saying some like wishing death on people. And then there's Creek Squad who can constructively listen to stuff and either agree or disagree, but are civil. And I've seen that actually happen.
Yeah.
So
we've encountered a few of them.
And there are who have woken up to Ryan's bullshit as well, especially after this whole the last month or so. So keep that in mind, okay? That's how we see y'all, because that's how y'all act.
Right.
But also, we know there's some good Creek Squad people out there who are not like that and who don't do that. And so shout out to those people, okay? Like, I'm not trying to clump everybody in the same box, because I know there's a lot of different individual people out there with their own mind.
Mm-hmm. I had something there, but I forgot what it was. It's okay.
And you don't have an Instagram. Yes, you do have an Instagram.
He said no. He said,
yeah,
y'all ain't got no Instagram.
They ain't got no Instagram.
They ain't got no Instagram.
They ain't got no blue check. They ain't got no Instagram.
He never said he doesn't. They. So are you even reading the lyrics that you wrote down?
And he's and he's talking about the type of people he like went to prison with and got out with and shit like that. You know, the ones that you try to make gay jokes about and stuff. Yeah.
And then they do the chorus, I be on some white people crap. Hanging out the window of a truck, yelling, I don't give a crap. White people crap. Every time they see me pulling up, they'd be like, oh my gosh, he be on some white people crap.
Ashley, crap is not a better word than shit. They are both curse words. Just so you know.
Yeah, my kids were not allowed to say crap, so, you know.
Saying to us.
You could just say, you know, ish. At least it sounds better.
Yeah, or just like pause, you know, bleep yourself or something. I don't know. But the crap, it's weird. It's weird.
And then you're replacing the F word with crap too, so that even makes it weird.
Oh, they just like him because he's on some white people stuff. You know, he likes mudding in the Confederate flag.
he's not the only one that likes mudding. I like mudding, so am I claiming to be Upchurch? I'm just wondering.
Well, and that's how is a lot of people like mudding. Like, what? How is that making fun of Upchurch in any way or anybody? Like, you're completely misinterpreting the fact that they're saying all this shit I just said is white people shit.
And, you know, honeysuckles and rain. You know, he's just a white trash hillbilly.
Again, Ashley, this is a song about white people's shit that we do, and then when you get to Dax's part, we're gonna be on some black people shit. Okay?
What does honeysuckle and rain have to do with anything?
I don't know. I didn't know that was a redneck thing, I guess.
Just because Ryan does, it's because he's white, okay? This is about white people. This is not about Ryan. He just happens to be white and does some of these things.
If the shoe fits.
But where's the diss? I'm still wondering where the diss is, because you haven't said anything other than maybe assuming that he's going to go and shoot him up with the...
Yeah. I don't think
Gutty,
she knows
maybe.
What a diss is, honestly. Yeah, I don't think she knows what a diss is, honestly. Like, I mean, because there's no diss. Even if they were referencing someone's song in another song, that's not a diss. A diss is saying something fucked up about another person,
right?
Trying to make them look bad, like.
Piece of whatever. That's what they're not just saying that to him. They're saying that to all of us. They are calling all of us redneck country people. That's how they think of us. They're being honest with you. And
what you got, Carol? I see with the Will Smith of the.
Oh, I'm chewing to keep my mouth
their
shut.
songs. And I think Dax is probably talking to the people in his own community that call him a plain.
Yes, because he's talking about black people shit.
Go figure.
I'm not going to go through Dax's verse. I don't know nothing about Dax.
We don't know nothing about Tom MacDonald either.
Or Adam, really.
Dude, that part,
endorsing Tom MacDonald.
For watching the Bitter Betty podcast. But before you go, if you plan on leaving some hate, would you rather us be real, or would you rather us be fake? If you didn't like what you saw, your pennies are probably in the water. Take your fingers, dig them out, put your head between your legs before you pout. This was our Betty show, and we gave it a go.